everybody and welcome back to HeyEugena. Today's video is going to be the third installment of my moving abroad video series. So today I'm going to talk about the next step in the moving abroad process and what is going on now. So since I last talked to you guys about my moving process, a lot of things have changed and I wanted to show you guys and talk to you guys about these things today. So first of all, I moved. You might be able to tell from my background. The other background actually isn't coming back at all because I left my apartment a few weeks ago. I moved from my apartment near Copenhagen to my parents' home, which is where I am right now. And this is the first step in the moving abroad process. I wanted to get rid of my apartment so I wasn't stuck in a place to live that I needed to rent out or sell, which could take a lot of months. So I've gotten rid of the apartment now. So I kind of have no roots left, so I can just like get up and leave this home when I need to. So that's why that has happened. So I'm now living with my parents for the next few months, which is great. It's really lovely that I can come back home and live, and it really helps me out a lot and it makes the process a lot easier, so that's great. Before I get into any further details about everything that has happened, I wanted to show you guys a few clips that I filmed over the last few months, kind of describing everything that has happened leading up to the move. I haven't filmed a lot because all of a sudden everything got kind of crazy, but I wanted to include the clips anyway because they give a nice idea of like the process of changing your life like this. I think they will be fun, so I'll come back and talk to you guys more about everything that has happened after, but right now, here you go. Hi everyone, today it is Wednesday, January 11th, and I wanted to share something with you today that is really exciting and that is really like crazy. Some people are coming actually to look at the apartment because we have started to sell it. That's right. Today starts the beginning of moving away from Copenhagen and starting to move to Switzerland. So we've had a photographer come by and take pictures of the apartment, and we've set up the sales commercial thing, and some people have already signed up to come and look at the apartment. Actually, we've made 2 appointments and it's just like really real now. I've always been talking about it for so long and I've talked about it in a few videos of mine already at the beginning of this series, but now it's real. That scares me a little bit, that I actually have to move away from this place. I have to leave and pack up my things and start to move to another country. But I just wanted to come on here quickly and start this kind of moving vlog. And this is January 11th. I'll see you someone else. So I hope you enjoyed those few clips and got a nice idea of the process of moving abroad, like the process of getting a job, moving, selling your apartment, getting ready to move and everything like that. So now I can tell you guys more in detail the things that I have done. So it was probably around the end of last year where I told my parents that I want to move out of my apartment and I want to move here. We agreed that it would be a nice option for me, and of course they were on board and they would let me live here, which is really nice of them and very helpful. So we agreed that after all the holidays, Christmas and New Year's was over, we would start to sell my apartment, and we were all expecting that it would take a while. Like, it takes time to sell the apartment, get somebody interested, having people look at it and all of those things, but actually it took a few weeks. Somebody already wanted to buy it and it was sold. I don't know how to describe the process other than it was absolutely crazy and it happened all so fast. Somebody had bought the apartment and the date that I would move out would be 1st of April. So I still had a few months. It was at the end or in the middle of January that this happened. So I still had a few months to live in my apartment, which was really nice, and I wasn't ready to move yet. I also needed to find a job because I didn't know when I would move, so I hadn't looked for a new job. Where I live with my parents is 2 hours away from my old apartment. So that meant that I couldn't keep my old job if I wanted to move here. So as soon as the apartment was sold and I knew that by the 1st of April I would move here, I started to look for a new job. If you don't know, I work in H&M, so that's really nice in the way that they have so many stores all over the country, all over the world. So you can basically move store anywhere you want. And honestly, the process was not the easiest because I'm moving again in half a year. So it's not everyone, which is understandable, that would take somebody that they could only have for 6 months, because then they would need to find a new one again. But finally, at the beginning of March, I got a call that somebody had a spot for me over here in this region in a really cool store. So that was really cool. They wanted me to start already in the middle of March because they really needed somebody. So we worked out a deal with my boss that I could start at the end of March or in the middle of March. So that also meant that I had to move sooner than I thought. And all of a sudden I needed to pack a bag and just go here. That's what we have been doing in the last couple of weekends. We have just been driving back and forth and moving all of my furniture and all of my stuff. That's also why I have been gone, because I have been working, I have been moving, and I have been sick. You just kind of have to find a new routine and to feel comfortable and to make sure that there's space for everyone in this house. I will live here for the next 6 months, and then I will try to get a job and move to Switzerland. So it's kind of like the next step in the process that I have really started now. I got rid of my apartment and now I have no home except for my parents' home. Now I'm kind of in the middle space between apartments, and the next apartment that I'll get is the one with my boyfriend. That's really exciting. Another thing that has happened is that just kind of still trying to practice my German. It's really hard, and it's always hard to learn a new language, especially when nobody around you speaks it. So it's not like you can practice all the time. But we try to Skype, me and my boyfriend try to Skype in German regularly, and of course I have the Duolingo app, which helps me a lot, and I'm always on it every day just practicing. Yeah, I wanted to talk to you guys about what happens to all of my stuff. So everything that has been in my apartment, my furniture and my forks and knives and plates and stuff, all of that we brought back home to this house where I live now. We brought everything back to the house where I am now, and now I have been going through, in the last couple of days and weeks, I have been sorting out everything, putting it in separate boxes, like what do I want to slowly bring in my suitcase when I visit my boyfriend already now, like the things that I want to transport already now. What do I not want to bring to him at all, that my siblings can get or my parents can get or we can throw away. And also, what do I want to bring to Switzerland but that I don't need right now, that my parents, when they drive on holiday to Switzerland somewhere in a few years, that they can bring. So I'm just trying to sort out everything in different categories, and I'm trying to plan now, because I only have a few more trips to visit my boyfriend where I want to bring all of my stuff, because we already agreed that we don't want to send furniture or send boxes full of stuff because it's too expensive and I really don't have a lot of stuff. So the plan is just to bring a big suitcase every time I travel and fill it up with everything that I want to bring, and just kind of slowly move all of my stuff down there. And yeah, what happens to you guys now and to me sitting here talking to you guys? My YouTube will continue and go strong, I really hope. I need to find a good setup here in this house, like with good lighting and a nice background, and I just need to figure out how to do it. Otherwise, I don't see any difficulties in continuing to film videos. I still have a full-time job at H&M like I did before, and I still have days off where I can film. So I'll keep you updated on my move, and definitely there will be some moving vlogs and some updates when I get a Switzerland job and when we start to look for apartments and all of this good stuff. For now, this is all I have to tell you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that this series is making sense, that you get some kind of help from it if you're thinking about moving abroad. Thank you all so much for your support and for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!